Hi, this is Meridith Elliott Powell, and I cannot thank you enough for joining me at my session at Outbound 2019. We talked about making networking the new, more profitable cold call. And I wanted to do a quick wrap-up video to ensure that you're able to implement those techniques, but also please feel free to share this with your colleagues, your team members. Look, I believe that if you build your network, you will not only close more sales, you will change your life. If you follow the most effective salespeople, the one who are most successful, they are master networkers. They are masters at building connections. Networking is really the way that you are building and connecting with your prospects a year, maybe 18 months from when you want to do business with them. Imagine how much more powerful prospecting would be if you were already connected with those prospects, if you'd already met them. What's the likelihood that they're actually going to open the door or pick up the phone or be willing to talk to you? So how do you make networking the new, more profitable cold call? Well, number one, you have got to understand you've got to be meeting people now that you hope to do business with 6 months, a year, or 2 years from now. You need to be making the effort to get out there and meet those people. So you need to be strategic about networking. You need to be clear on your avatar. Who is the ideal customer that you're looking for? And the way that I like to find the ideal customer is write down your top 10 customers. You know who these people are. They are people that you do business with. They buy a lot of your products or services. They bring a smile to your face. And they are people who pay you. If you write those top 10 customers down, you're going to see things they have in common. You're going to see themes. And those themes, that becomes the identification of your ideal customer. So you need to know who the ideal customer is, and then you need to know where those people hang out. And it may be the traditional places like trade shows and Rotary meetings, or it may not. You may need to learn to shoot sporting clays or play golf, but you need to go where they go. You need to hang out where they hang out. And then you need to realize that networking is about serving others first. When you first interact with somebody you're networking with or with a prospect, you need to have a servant's heart. You need to be invested in helping them long before you're invested in helping yourself. Remember, these are people you're going to do business with a year from now, 2 years from now. So be focused on helping them. Number two, you need to be in question mode. Look, when you hit a networking event, it is not about talking about yourself. It is about learning about other people. You need to get the information about them to decide if this is somebody you want to follow up with, which is our last and final strategy. Expand your networking. You know all those sales calls you make every day? Well, part of those sales calls ought to be devoted to networking. You ought to just reach out and connect, say hello, and check in with people. If you do that, you will build your network, change your life, and networking will become the new, more profitable cold call. So number one, accept the fact that you need to be meeting people now that you're going to be doing business with down the road. Number two, approach networking with a servant's heart. Get strategic about it. Know your avatar. 3, approach networking in question mode only. Use it as an opportunity to learn about other people. And 4th, expand that network. Spend a few moments every day reaching out, saying hello, and connecting with people. Look, we talked at Outbound about the fact that we lose sales because we're late to the party. Networking is the way to get out in front, to meet people, to identify people who would make unbelievable prospects. But you've got to get more strategic at networking. You've got to be clear about who you're calling on. You've got to approach it in servant's mode. You've got to ask a lot of questions so you can find out who people are, what they need, and if it's worth your time and effort to make a sales call. Listen, the sales call is the most expensive thing that you do in your organization. So if you network more strategically, you'll choose better prospects, you'll make better sales calls, you'll open more doors, you'll close more sales, and more importantly, you'll succeed no matter what this economy does. I'm Meridith Elliott Powell. I loved connecting with you at Outbound 2019. Connect with me at valuespeaker.com. Find me on the social networking sites and I'll be the first strategic network you make.